So it's Saturday morning at the 2024 Large Cars and Guitars Truck Show here in Kodak, Tennessee. And we're standing in front of a really cool looking dump truck. I'm not going to try to describe too much more of it. I'll ask these gentlemen to introduce themselves and tell us what they brought to the show.
Hello, I'm Chris Helton. This is Lance Helton. We're from Hurley, Virginia. And it's a 2005 International 5600 Paystar. It's got a IX6 565 in it with an 8-speed with RT 380 rear ends, 783 gear ratio.
Very nice. So right away, I'm going to ask, as we go this way, looking into the front of the truck and the side profile, that box is pretty tall. So what's the height on that box?
It's 84 inches deep and 21 and a half long and 100 inches wide.
Okay. And what's your overall height?
12.6.
Okay. How many tons can you carry in it?
We usually average around 35 or 40 hauling coal, and we work for Suncoke Energy right now. We move coke around, and we average about 20-25 ton on it.
All right. So what did this truck look like before you guys started working on it?
It was just a cab chassis that had been run down and only had one bumper on it, and it's pretty rough shape when we got it.
When did you guys start doing the work on it?
About a year and a half ago, close to 2 years now.
Okay. So starting from the front here, explain why you decided to go with two bumpers. And
I just give it a lower profile, it makes it look better. It's closer to the ground and everything. I think it look good like it.
It does.
It's got a 9400 International grill in it.
The stainless pieces let's go back to the visor. Whose visor is that you have on?
I can't remember exactly which company made that. I know I ordered it from Rains.com, but I can't remember.
Okay. Well, it looks good. Who did the polish work?
I got a young boy from back home named Scotty Just. He polished it for me and everything.
Did a good job.
He ain't 18 years old. He does a really good job.
How long have you owned the truck?
I've had it close to 2 years since we put the body on it and painted it, and we was running it for a while, then we parked it to do this with.
Why did you choose yellow as a color?
I had the factory color, and we just went ahead and made the body and everything the same color.
Okay. Easy enough. Get a close look at those leaf springs in there. There's plenty to go around in there.
Yeah, it's got the 3/4 inch leaf springs. It's got 12 leaves under it.
Well, last night when we were walking around during the light show, this truck looked really good. How many lights do you have on it?
It's got over 210 on it. I'm sure exact number, but I know it's got over 210 on it. Counting the underglow and everything under it.
That's a cool touch with the back window, louvered visor there.
Yeah, we put the louvered visor in it. We cut holes in the back of the cab, put lights back there. Got the door revolution lights in the back of the cab too.
Now you said that you guys haul coke with it.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, explain what that is.
They put coal in the furnaces, in the coke furnaces, and they burn all the impurities off of it, and now to get the purity carbon off the coal.
So what's the consistency of that material that goes in the box? You know, kind of compared to something else.
It's real rough. It's like grinding rock. It's real rough.
Is it sort of like what some would call like lava rock kind of stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the foundry coke we make now, some of the pieces are that big, 6-8 inches big, that hits the bed. So that's the reason it's got a metal bed on it instead of aluminum for what we haul.
Okay. Now, how long you been trucking for?
I've been doing it for 25 years. My dad done it for, well, he just retired here about a year ago. He's been doing it for over 40, so he got me started into it.
Yeah. Hauling the same sort of
Yeah,
material?
doing the same thing.
Okay. So in the Hurley, Virginia, that's where you mentioned you're from, right?
Yes.
Explain where that is in reference to some of the larger cities in Virginia.
Well, it's right where the Kentucky and West Virginia and Virginia meets, right there in that point. And we're close to either one of them states.
Okay. So when you make your rounds, when you get loaded, how far are you going with some of the material?
Most of it, we're just going 2 or 3 miles.
Okay.
We just make round trips.
All right. So then you really don't have to worry about a lot of on-highway or heavy congested areas?
No.
Or
No, what we do is pretty much just rural areas, 2-lane roads, stuff like that.
Well, that's probably relaxing, I would think.
Some places, especially if you're hauling coal off a strip mine or something, you can be on top of the mountain. You get to see a lot of beautiful stuff.
That's nice. I'll take that over some of the larger cities. I came through Atlanta to get here to Kodak, Tennessee, and I tell you what, you get that particular feeling every time you go through Atlanta. It's like, how is it going to be? But I'll take those views up there, the mountaintops that you're talking about, any day.
Yeah, it's nice. You get on top of one of them strip mines and look around.
Okay. Now, you got a sidekick next to you. Who's this young gentleman next to you?
This is my son, Landon. A lot of the ideas on the truck come from him, and he claims the truck, and I just pretty much helped him fix it the way he wanted it.
Yeah. So, Landon, what ideas did you have that went onto this truck?
I had the tarp and all the blue lights.
Okay. So we got an American flag tarp. I'm going to walk back here so we can get a look at that. So why'd you go with the American flag tarp?
I always liked it on dump trucks. It looked more unique than black. I just wanted to go with something different for a yellow truck. You can't see much. Some 18-wheelers have it, but on dump trucks it's like more different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Good choice. And why blue lights why dual revolution lights to begin with?
Because we like to wear yellow and blue mixed, and we like that color scheme with the truck. And where our lettering is, we just made it all blue lights.
Okay, that makes sense. What other ideas you have for the truck that may go on it?
We'll try to put some hardwood floor, maybe paint the dash.
Okay.
Else.
All right, you're on the right track. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, his idea to make that frame piece in between the rear ends too.
Which frame piece?
That one right there in front of the front rear end, got the 4 lights on it. The stainless piece, we homemade that to fit this truck, because the frame's wider than any other one.
You said you made it yourself?
Yeah, we took a piece of stainless and some angle one and made it to fit this truck.
Yeah, it looks nice, especially with the mud flaps. Keeps everything uniform.
Yeah.
Especially on the backside too.
Yeah.
Well, I like it.
Well, thank you.
What do you think about this show here at Large Cars and Guitars?
Well, last year we come down here, we didn't bring no truck, and we really liked it and liked the atmosphere and stuff, so we figured we'd bring the truck this year.
Sure, glad you did. Being here at the show, having this truck here, what are some of the things that people have liked about it?
I just like it, they really haven't seen nothing this big or anything, and they all the time they question me about, what we haul on it and everything. A lot of people like the color of it too.
Sure. Can't miss you.
No, you definitely can't miss it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for taking a minute
I
to
will thank you.
talk to us about the truck here, and hope to see you back at this show or some other shows there in the future. And speaking of shows in the future, I got to point out this old Mayberry Chrome Shop tag you got here. Will you guys make it over to the Mayberry Truck Show later this year?
We tried to take it last year and hit over the drive line. We didn't make it. We're going to try to take it this year.
All right. Well, I'll be looking for you guys. It's a good time.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon.